This is Mac, and I'm going to do a review of my new Kraton. According to the website, they want you to pronounce it Arrma, but everyone calls it Arrma, A-R-R-M-A. Anyway, it's an Arrma Kraton, and it's an 8-scale brushless monster truggy. And I got this about 3 months ago. And I did an initial review after I ran out a couple packs, and since then I put probably 30 packs through the truck, and so I have a fairly good idea of its durability, what it can take, and its capabilities. So I thought I'd start doing something a little different. Well, at least try on this video. Is I'll do a quick overview for those who don't want a long drawn out video, and then I would have another one that goes into more detail about my my thoughts about more specific things. So this will be a quick overview just so you can get a general idea of what I think of it. So durability wise, it's a really good truck. It's held up pretty well. It's comparable to what else is on the market. I would say price-wise, for value, it's a pretty good deal if you're willing to do a few things to it. The first batch had some ESC problems. You know, the speed controller, my servo did go out, and stuff like that. But they seem to have that stuff kind of figured out. Other than I don't know if the servo thing's been figured out. The bumpers, this is an MT4 G3 bumper I had. This is a T-bone rear bumper that's not a necessary mod, I just did it. I put these trenchers on. That's not a necessary upgrade. You could stick with the stalkers. They're decent RTR tires for running around. The body I changed just because I like a monster truck look. This is just for aesthetics. I changed out the speed controller. I mentioned that in the last video. So I can't say much about the speed controller other than if you go on Ultimate RC's thread on this truck, the speed controllers seem to have worked them its way out. So, compared to other trucks on the market that fit in this category, monster truggy truck, not just RTR, not including kits, this is a whole lot cheaper as far as, you know, it's between $100 to $200 cheaper than anything else on the market RTR that's kind of in this ballpark as far as what it can do. And some of those other trucks need upgrades to really have them perform the way you'd want them. You know, like the Savage, XP Flux, the Emax, the Revo. Often has a couple trucks out there. Things like that where, you know, it's kind of in that genre. And so if you're looking for a monster truggy, monster truck RTR, I would really consider the Arrma Kraton as a good value for your money. You'll be happy with it. I would say not your first RC. If you've had a 10 scale 2-wheel drive, or you know, something else that's not as fast, not as big, and may have more aftermarket support at a local hobby store, start there first. If you've already gone that route, I would consider this. But I think you'd have a headache if you decided to, you've never had an RC, hobby grade, and you went down and bought this truck RTR out of the box, and you would have frustrations with keeping up with the maintenance. Not that it's a chore, it's just, I think anything of this 8-scale variety, this style, if you don't have a lot of mechanical inclinations off the get-go, or you're not really experienced with this, it'll be frustrating. But other than that, for someone with a little more experience, or maybe a little bit more mechanically inclined, you would really appreciate and really get a lot of fun out of this truck. So anyway, that's my quick review summary of the Arrma Kraton, and I hope that helps you, and thanks for watching.